Hey, what's up? It's your boy Anthony, and we're here with another video. And today we're going to be talking about dating. Yes, it's that one big word that we all tend to be afraid of. A lot of people get so much, it's so much nerves when they hear that word dating. But I want us to be a little bit more intentional about dating, and I want us to be more calm and more relaxed when we hear that word dating. So, if you were in your early 20s, mid 20s, or even 30s, and you're looking to get into that dating space, there are several key factors that we want to touch on. There are several key points I want to touch on before we get into dating. Number one, I want you to be your authentic self. What does that mean? It means being whatever version, whatever, whoever you are. I want you to be that person. It's very off-putting when you try to be someone that you're not. It comes off as dishonest, and people tend to pick that up. So when it comes to dating, you want to be your authentic self. If you're an introvert, if you're an extrovert, whatever it is you are, whatever type of personality you have, you got to own that. Be that person and be the best version of yourself, and people tend to gravitate toward people that are their authentic self. That's number one. Number two, you want to be intentional. You want to be, when it comes to dating, you want to have your intentions right. If you're trying to date for marriage, you want to make that clear. You want to know that for yourself, and also make it known to that significant other. You want to let that person know that I'm dating for marriage. This is my intention. I'm not saying this off the bat, like, the first date you just be like, oh, I want to get married. You like, no, you're not doing that. We want to be intentional. We want to let them know over time that this is my intention. You see if that person's intention aligns with yours, and then you guys can go from there, which is very important. It sets the pace for the relationship, so you guys know where you guys stand. All right, that's number two. Number three, you need to be more outgoing. What does that mean? We just spoke about being introverted or extroverted. If you're an extrovert or an introvert, this advice applies to you. It doesn't matter what type of personality you have. You need to be more outgoing. You need to talk to people. It's very important that you build skills, you build friendships, and especially for the guys, like, it's very hard to date if you're not comfortable speaking to women. So, every now and again, you can start conversations with ladies, not with the intention to date them, but just so that you get comfortable around ladies. It is important that you get comfortable around ladies, because when you start dating, you start talking to that girl, you want her to know that you're confident. You want her to know that you're not cocky, but you're confident. You can articulate yourself, you can speak to that person, and you can have a conversation. That's very important. You want to be able to have a conversation with that person. So you want to, be outgoing, start talking to people more, and just, building that camaraderie with females too, that you can get comfortable with. So that's number three. Number four, and this is very important, you want to put yourself in a place where you can be seen by a girl, a lady, a young lady, whoever you're trying to put yourself out there. Like, so whether it's going to the gym, or it's going out more, going different places, put yourself out there. You cannot find someone by sitting in your living room, by sitting home all the time. You have to find a way to get out there so that people can see you, and that you can, make yourself known. By going out more, you get to see more people, and you get to have a variety. You get to see what type of person you're looking for. There's a variety out there, so you get to know who you're looking for, the type of relationship you're looking for, the type of person you're looking for, and you'll get to find those people when you go out. Some people even find find a girlfriend at the grocery store. Like, you just have to put yourself out there, and that's one thing that is very important. And there's no blueprint as to, how you're gonna find somebody. There's no, you have to find a girl at this spot or that spot. People find relationships, and they last for a whole lifetime in some of the most strangest places. So don't think any place is commonplace to find a partner. You can find a partner working out, you can find a partner jogging in the morning, whatever it is, you can find a partner. So that's very important. Now, this fifth point, This point right here, I want you guys to take note of this, because this right here is going to be very important. Now, you as an individual have to be the best version of yourself. Now, what does that mean? You want to go to the gym as a guy. You want to get into a gym. You want to be in health. Now, by getting into the gym, I don't necessarily mean go get a membership, which would be important. Would be great. But if you can't afford that, what you can start working out at home, whether it's doing push-ups, sit-ups, whatever the case is. You want to get fit. You want to jog. You want to be healthy, because in a relationship, if you're going for the long haul, you want to be the best version of yourself, because that's what works as a unit. Now, remember, as you're trying to date, you're dating to become a unit with that person, which means you and that person kind of, are gonna muse, and it's gonna become a unit. So if you're the best version of yourself, you can now in turn help that person to be the best version of themselves, and as a team, you guys can be something to reckon with. So I would advise to young men, young women, everyone out there, if you're dating, try to get certain things set first. Like, whether it's if you need therapy, whatever the case is, get yourself right. Because it's very hard when you're dating someone and they're mad baggages and stuff like that. You don't want that to be the case. You want to get those things out of the way so that you can be ready in the right mindset, the right mind frame to date. And in that way, you can have success in dating. It's not rocket science, friends. Like, it's I don't want to overly simplify it, but it's something that is not, it should not be dreaded. Dating is a fun thing, and you're potentially finding someone that's going to be a soulmate. So that's something that you should take into consideration. And remember, it's we some of us are gonna fail. You're not gonna necessarily get it on the first try, but you have to be consistent, and you have to be intentional. Very important. Intentionality is very important. You want to be intentional about what you're doing, and that's gonna get you the best results. Now, again, you might stumble, but just keep going at it. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. We're going to be uploading every single week. Thank you.